Welcome back to Survive or Thrive Challenge. It is the beginning of week 7. I'm Daniel.
And I'm Evan.
And this is where we give you an update of what's been going on. And let's start with our random item.
Random item?
Have we got random items ready?
We do.
Oh, we do. Okay.
You pick.
Okay, so you can see. I'm cheating. Well, I'm holding them up for the camera, but I'm also like seeing which one's heavier, and it's this one. But that doesn't actually mean something because it could be like sinkers for fishing. So each week we get some random item. We have no clue what it is. Hopefully it's food. We have had a few items that have been a bit random. Like last week I got 2 dummies for infants less than 6 months of age. You go first. What have you got?
What have I got? Eyeball decorations.
So they're for like a cake.
Yes, just what I was after.
Let's read some of the ingredients. Like what percentage say sugar?
Okay. So dextrose, cornstarch. Yeah, it's got lots of good stuff in there.
All the stuff your naturopath says stay away from.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
I have Vegemite B vitamins. I want to see if I read labels to say has it got. I don't think it says it's got 3.8 grams of sugar per 100 grams. So I don't know if Vegemite does have sugar. I'm not normally one to eat Vegemite, but on the challenge I'm looking for some other flavours, so I will be eating some Vegemite. Okay, so that's our random item. Next, we're going to talk about, because we are on a challenge, we've got limited diet. What did we cook? Did you cook anything interesting?
Yes, I did. So the previous week I smoked some chickens. And I had eaten all the legs and wings and breasts off those chickens, but I was left with some carcasses. So I made some smoked chicken soup with some potatoes and carrots, and it smelt amazing and it tasted awesome as well.
Okay. Could you taste the smokiness still through the soup?
You definitely smell it. I'm pretty sure you could taste it.
Okay. Awesome. I also did some smoking because we processed a pig last week in last week's video. I smoked some pork, and because we had a period of time, I had some smoked pork from, I don't know, week 2 or something, but that sort of ran out. So it was very good having some beautiful homegrown pork with that smoky flavour through it. So that was good, just playing around with the smoker and just cutting off those little bits of meat, and then we'll have another piece. So I'm enjoying that back into the smoked pork, and I had some for breakfast this morning, so it's all good.
Smoked pork for breakfast?
Yes. Okay, so a bit of an update next week. So week 1 we did a bit of an inventory. So we went out inventory of the animals to go, how many animals do we have, and we worked it out as a kilo, like kilos of livestock, so live weight of the animals. What we want to do next week, we're going to do the inventory of animals again and give a bit of an update. So I think when we started, was it 900 kilos? I forget now. I think it was just under 1,000 kilos, was it?
I can't remember. I may have even said the wrong figure. Anyway, it's changed since then anyway, because we've got lambs and different things.
So a few things that have, one, we've processed like chickens and animals and that, so that's going to bring the inventory down, but we've got lambs and baby piglets and baby chickens that have got heavier, and I don't know what it would be. Like I'm guessing we're doing all right, but I'm not sure. So next week what we'll do an inventory, and then we'll compare it to week 1 to now, because if we did it on week 2 you'd only see like tiny little differences, but because we're sort of 7 weeks into it, you're going to see a few differences, and that's going to be next week, week 8. So stick around for that one next week. The inventory. Shopping. We got $13 budget. Week number 1 we got $20. It drops by $1 a week over this 20-week challenge. So we had $13 to spend. What did you buy?
What did I buy? That's a good question. This week was a little bit interesting because I didn't feel like I really needed anything, but I didn't want to waste my $13 either. But I found myself in the supermarket going, I don't really feel like I need anything or want anything specific. but this is what I got. So I got some onions. Haven't had onions very much of late. Then some more dates. They're a bit of a staple at the moment for making various things. Sweet potatoes. They're always good. And some apples. This is one of your favourites.
Yeah.
But this is the first time I've bought apples.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. I'll show you that. Is that all your items?
That's all my items.
I got... Interesting. I was a little bit similar to Evan. I was in the supermarket because it's like, hey, well, we've got this $13 budget, but I wasn't like out there needing anything. I suppose the only thing I sort of felt sort of needed or wanted was just different flavors. So where I've often sort of gone for fruit, I was like, I just want something different. So I got my stable flour. I don't need it, but I'm conscious that our budget is going to go down by $1 a week. So I don't want to get to like week number 19 or something and go, oh, I'm really wanting some pancakes or want to make something. So I'm like stocking up, I'm prepping, and I've got a cucumber. And then after I bought it, I'm like, hang on, we've got cucumbers growing in the garden, but I don't think they'd be anywhere near harvesting. But maybe, so I thought, let's have a cucumber, haven't eaten a cucumber for a while. I've got dates. Now, Evan didn't share how generous what happened with his date. He got dates. We're in the supermarket, walking down the same aisle from different directions. I got to the dates and there's 2 packets left, and I took 2 packets and I looked to my left and Evan's walking up beside me and he's sort of looking, and I'm like, I know what he's looking for. This guy, big heart, very generous. I put one of them back so he'd be able to have dates. So there you go.
Yeah, I kind of interpret that a little bit differently. I thought he saw me coming and he knew there was only 2 packs there, so he took them both. So then he could offer me one and make himself feel better. I don't reckon he wanted 2 packets.
Okay, we'll see if Evan gives me his packet of dates before the end of the video. I don't think so. I got some yogurt. I've already eaten some of it. Purely, I was after something, just different flavours and something sweet. And what's funny about this, hopefully my wife's not watching, I was reading labels the opposite. I've got, does it have some sugar in it? Because I didn't want to buy some dodgy yogurt that's like, oh, it's all health conscious, so it's all amazing, and you sort of eat it and you're like, you might as well be eating toothpaste or something. So I'm like, let's get something that's got a little bit of sugar in it. And so here I was for the first time in a long time going, how much sugar has this one got? And so it's nice and sweet. And I just more wanted it as a treat, like where someone will go get some ice cream or something, I'm like, I'll go eat some yogurt. And then I had $1.15 or something left over, and I was going to go to the Scoop and Weigh. I thought, no, I'm going to go to the chocolate aisle. I'm not one that really eats chocolate, but I thought I'm going to. So I got a Kit Kat. I don't know. I haven't bought a Kit Kat in I don't know how long, but it's golden white choc. So it's not white chocolate. It is white chocolate, but it's golden white choc. And it's got a for a delicious caramelized break. So I haven't eaten a Kit Kat in ages, so I hope it's good. So I bought some chocolate. So that's what $13 gets you. So I can't survive on that. But we do have some pigs in the cool room, and we've still got some chickens in the freezer. And yeah, so we've been shopping. All right, other news. So last week I said we've got chickens in the incubator. They're about to hatch. They've hatched. So we've got some little baby chickens hatched out. They were so cute. And then I transferred them through into the brooder. So they would be like 5 days old or something now. I should have the numbers of how many, but you'll find out next week when we do the inventory. I think there's probably about 30 chickens there or something. Last Saturday we processed 6 pigs. So we must have talked about this on week 3 or 4, maybe, yeah, probably more likely 3. So we're doing the challenge, but looking at the whole overall farm management, we've got a breed of pigs that they're not massive pigs, and we thought we can do better in terms of a more commercial, like a breed that's more suited for meat production. So one of the things we want to do is process all the adult pigs. We've still got a few piglets and like process those. So We'll work it out again next week in the inventory, but we processed 6 pigs on the weekend. We had a bunch of friends around to help us, and I found that very fulfilling because I processed a lot of pigs, but I enjoy sharing the information with others, and there was people here that have never done it before, and we had really good feedback. Yeah, so that was awesome. Just a weekend of an afternoon on Saturday, just processing those pigs there. And lastly, the challenge. Oh no, I'm editing the footage for the challenge and I realized the audio is really, really bad. So basically, I've got to give you a bit of a background of what the challenge is. It starts with Evan and I in a running race. We need to run to the compost pile, fill up a wheelbarrow, deliver it to the veggie garden, then run to the dam, kayak across the dam, pick up a bucket of water, deliver it to the sheep, and get back to the starting blocks. And because the audio is so bad, I employed a Kiwi to be the voiceover guy. Enjoy.
Okay, they are at the starting blocks. We have Evan on the right and Black Daniel in the green on the left, and they are off and racing. Look at that running from both of them. We have Evan here trying to push Daniel over. That is not nice. They are almost simultaneously arriving at the compost pile. Beautiful style there as they shovel that compost into the wheelbarrows. Wow, it's looking quite even. They need to fill these wheelbarrows up before they can move on to the next stage. There we have it, the wheelbarrows are full spades down. Daniel is currently in the lead, followed closely with Evan at his tail. They need to wheel these wheelbarrows all the way to the veggie garden. As they go around the first corner with the sheep staring, I'm wondering what is going on. Right now, Daniel's still on the lead, Evan not far behind him. As they're dumping their wheelbarrows, they're off to the next stage. Beautiful running from both of them. I want to recruit these guys for the New Zealand running team. Fatigue would be starting to set in for these athletes, but no, they're not stopping. They have commitment. They don't give up. They get these kayaks down to the water's edge. Evans is in the lead, Daniel on his tail as they navigate carefully through the lilies on the water. They get to the shore almost simultaneously, or Evan kicks Daniel's bucket out of the way. That is not nice at all. Very nasty, naughty for Evan. Foul play by Evan as he fills up his bucket. Daniel is now behind him, Evan and the lad as they are running in the final leg. This is an incredible marathon. They need to get this water successfully into the sheep drinker, and then the sprint is onto the finish line. Who will take the check flag? Daniel is in the lead. He's trying to accelerate. Evan has come up on his left. Evan has his over the line before Daniel. Evan takes the win. This has been a long, brutal race. Evan is the winner.